Check, check. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the stream. We are here on X-Plane, and I am still setting some things up, so I'm actually going to be on standby here for probably a couple more minutes. So if you need to head out and get a drink or get something to eat before today's stream, we'll be flying from Denver to Las Vegas today on a Frontier Airbus A320 Ultimate. So that's what we're going to be doing today, but I just need to get some things set up. I had a lot of technical difficulties just to get the stream started, so let me make sure that all that stuff is working fine before we actually commit to going through completely with this flight. So go ahead and, like I said, if you need to step away, if you're watching the video, if you need to fast forward, it's all good. We'll be ready to go here in a second, so enjoy the music.
DonQuijoteGR flying test.
Only by frozen memories. It's fine. Racing on these broken
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome. Once again, welcome back to the stream. It's your boy Blue Games. We're here on X-Plane 11 in the Airbus A320 Ultimate by Flight Factor, flying Frontier Airlines today out of Denver, Colorado, headed to Las Vegas, Nevada. Should be a pretty dope flight. Got a lot of really nice scenery on the way out there. Hopefully everything works fine from here on out. I've had a bunch of technical difficulties, like I said earlier, that kind of delayed my stream for probably about an hour and a half. I wanted to start about an hour and a half ago, but it's all good. We're here now. You're here. Thanks for watching. What's up, Crazy Chaz? Blue Diamond, good to see you, my friend. Avia Matt, good to see you. Kate Stout, Dominican boy, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Graeme Porter, welcome back, my friend. Kai Heflin, Ranger Dude, what's up, man? Yonda Morris. Yes, I have been to San Juan. Who else we got in here before we get started? M. Amr, good to see you. Walking through, good to see you. I think that is IFMG. What's up, man? Takeoff Aviation, good to see you, man. Alex Pete, IFMG. I think I already said your name, and that's all I can see at the moment. Carl Walker, almost forgot you too, but welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Andrew, good to see you as well. Alan Augusta, if I missed your name, you could go ahead and send that in chat. Again, now that I'm actually looking at it. The Gaming Cat, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Whew, alright. Man. We'll talk during the flight. It's so many things, as usual. I was like, okay, I'm going to stream X-Plane 11 today. It's going to be easy. I was wrong. As usual, something had to go wrong. But it's all good. We rise above it. Yeah, so we're in the A320, and yes, somebody asked earlier, am I using World Traffic 3? And yes, I am. That's why you see those other aircraft taxiing and pushing back, taking off in the background. That is World Traffic 3. There is no actual traffic in Denver. I am on VATSIM network right now, so I'm on the VATSIM server, but there's not really any traffic in Denver right now. And usually what I do when there's not really any traffic in a route that I'm flying on VATSIM or wherever, I'll turn World Traffic on just to make it feel a little less lonely. You feel me? So that's what we're doing today. What's up, Thomas? Good to see you, man. Heaton Herford, good to see you, man. Joseph Kelly, good to see you as well. All right, whew, let's get started. I don't know why I feel tired already. We haven't even started. Looks like we spawned just a little bit off of the line there, but it's all good. All right, so I don't have my second screen set up, so you're gonna kind of see like some behind the scene type stuff that I don't usually show on screen because I don't have it set up right now. But it's all good. We're gonna make it happen today. So I am going to share my whole screen with you guys, and we're gonna get SimBuddy set up. Today we're flying with SimBuddy, and we're gonna get that set up. Let me go over to my display. Boom! Look at that. You can see my streaming OBS. All right. So what we're gonna do is go over here to SimBuddy, and we're gonna set up this flight. If you have any questions about what SimBuddy is, all the links are in the description for SimBuddy, for all of my add-ons I'm using in this flight right now. So if you're curious or want to check any of that out, go in the description below. And I have links directly to this plane, the scenery, everything. So check that out. All right, we're going to go over here to Virtual Airlines, click on Fly, and available flights. And then I am going to be flying out of Denver. One little trick you can do on SimBuddy, if you did not know this already, is if you hit the ICAO code and then space shift star, it'll show all the active flights from that airport. So right now our Airbus is in Denver because last time I flew it, I flew into Denver from Seattle, and today we are going to be flying to, let me move this out of the way. We're going to be flying to LAS, which is not that long of a flight. Where is it? Las Vegas. Here it is. 556 possible. No, that's 556 nautical miles, 505 possible passengers, and 2,788 possible cargo. That does not mean we're going to get that much. Oh yeah, it's real gloomy for some reason in Denver. Not sure why. It was all bright when I first spawned in. I guess my stuff didn't update. Let me move this out of the way. Alright, choosing aircraft. Oh, we picked the wrong one. That's going to Dallas. That's not a bad flight either, but I don't want to go to Dallas today. So let's go back. Let me do it again? Yes, it is. Hopefully you guys have been doing good. I've had a pretty busy day. Today I woke up extremely early. For no really good reason at all. Let's do it by distance. There we go. And looking for Las Vegas, McCarran International, fly route, and boom, there we go. We got it. Airbus A320, and we'll be using SimBuddy in flight. We'll get that open here soon. I have SimBrief open on my laptop. That's gonna be 6,842 kilograms of fuel. We will not use most of that. Flight time's gonna be about 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I'm gonna add 15 minutes to that just in case ACC comes online and for some reason traffic gets crazy. I don't know. Not gonna worry about the route. Flight level today is gonna be 32,000 feet. Again, if you guys have any questions on this part, I have 2 videos that I just put out a couple days ago that you can check out. I'm not going to be going over that right now. So it looks like we're going to have about 137 passengers on the plane. We have a max of 179 that can fit on this Airbus A320. And we're going to have 2,910 kilograms of cargo. That's going to pay us pretty well. Right now it says our estimated profit is going to be 19,000. But we're going to make a lot more than that for sure. So hit accept route. And boom, that's all I gotta do. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that out, and we're gonna head back to X-Plane. Cool. And I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up in-flights manager. Where is it at? There it is. Can you guys see everything okay? Is the stream okay? Is you getting any lag? And just give me a little feedback on that before we get started as well. If I need to make any changes before we start, it would be good to know that things are not working now rather than later. So please let me know.
SimBuddy is connected.
Dope. SimBuddy is connected. Oh man, it is dark. Why is it so dark? It is gloomy as heck. If you guys want to fly with us, feel free. If you have VATSIM and X-Plane or Flight Simulator or P3D, you can get on the VATSIM network and fly with us. That's up to you. Won't hurt my feelings if you don't. What's up, Fly With Me? Welcome to the stream, and welcome, and thank you for the new sub, my friend. Dope. Thank you, Ranger Dude, for that feedback. Alright, let's get the virtual airline stuff set up. Launch SimBuddy in flight. I'm actually going to put this on, I'm going to put this on screen mirror so you guys can see what I'm doing. And there we go. Alright, so check this out. So this is our SimBuddy client and all that. And I am going to minimize this. And you can see it already has detected our flight. So departure Denver to Las Vegas. We're currently at Denver and our total passengers is 137 and blah blah blah, same stuff. So I'm not going to load the passengers just yet. I am going to go ahead and get the aircraft ready first, and then we'll go back and do that. How about that? So let's go ahead and get rid of that off the screen. Cool. What's up, I'm Assassin? Good to see you, man. Alright, so let's hop into the cockpit and get this baby started. I've already plugged in the GPU. We're already connected to the cargo, all that stuff. So I'm just going to basically go by what my flight information tells us for that. So we're going to have 2,910 kilograms. It's set. That's not a lot. That's like not even a quarter of what we have. Thank you. Who is that? Wow, I wish I could say your name, but thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. I do appreciate that, my friend. Alright, so hit set. Alright, cargo set. Passengers, we're going to have 137. Let's go ahead and set 137 for passengers. Cool, that's about a full flight. That's good. Fuel, we're going to be carrying 6,842. So 6842 and set. No problem, Graeme. Thanks for watching, man. Aviation Lover 556. Good to see you, man. Welcome. And set. Cool. All right, so that's all good to go. And let's go ahead and call the pushback truck. We'll pre-plan our pushback. Wow, it just got like bright. I don't know what's up with that. Where the heck are we? Oh man, first of all, we need to know what runway are we using out of Denver today. Before I even know. Tupolev 154, thank you, bro, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family, my friend. Welcome, welcome aboard. One of the issues that I had, and ooh, who was that? Oh snap, Kareem, thank you for the subscription, bro. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. One of the issues that I actually had with getting this flight set up and ready was my nav data for X-Plane. I was trying to update it right before I started, and because I updated it, somehow it broke. So I'm not going to be able to use Navigraph for my charts technically today, which sucks. So I'm going to be going back to SkyVector for that. And so we got to figure out what runway we're taking today. So SimBrief tells us that we should be using runway 26, which is there. I think it's actually 25. Now let me see. I'm gonna hit cancel. I'm gonna go here and let's go to browser. I do have Denver set up, but I don't have Las Vegas set up. It's all good, flower me. Appreciate it, my friend. We're gonna hit that right there. Let's find out where we are on the map, because I don't know where the heck we are. Okay, there we are. Cool. So 26, which I think it's actually referring to 25. You got runway 34 left, 34 right, 17 right. Oh, 26 is way over there. No, I'm not taxiing at 26. Yeah, right. We're gonna use 25. So we'll take off runway 25 because 26 is way too long of a taxi. Yeah, that sounds good to me. 25 it is. Hopefully the departure still works like it's supposed to. So speaking of that, I need to do that too. Usually this is the kind of stuff that I do before we get started with the stream, but again, I had a lot of issues with getting the stream started. So I'm just kind of going through it now. So hopefully you guys don't mind me setting up the aircraft live. All right, so departure is going to be runway 25 and Rocky 3 is what we're expecting. Let's see if my nav data actually works. Yeah, it's actually updated. Rocky 3. Thank you, Fortnite Gamer, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Transition's gonna be DBL. Let's see if that's on here. There it is. DBL it is. And let's go ahead and insert that. That's gonna be our departure out of Denver. And then after that, we'll continue to Hotel Victor Echo. So I'm gonna click on here, and hopefully you guys can't hear my dog in the background making all kind of noise. He was so quiet before I decided to actually go live. That happens every time. My dog just for some reason knows when I'm live, and he's like, all right, it's time for me to make a whole lot of noise. What up, Matt J? Good to see you, man. What's up, Krista Bronco? Good to see you as well. Alright, so next up is our arrival into Denver. We'll be expecting runway 19 left. Let me see if I agree with that real quick. The weather in Denver, Las Vegas is 120 at 4, so that makes sense. And 19 left looks good to me. We'll probably take 19 right instead. I honestly would prefer to land at 26. I just like the 26 side to arrival, but we'll do 19. We'll do 19 right. That's more of an arrival runway. Anyways, so 19 right it is. Is there an ILS? Oh, there's no ILS for 19 right. All right, so in that case, we're not gonna do 19 right. Oh wait. Yeah, no, there is no ILS for the 19 side of the runways. There's only ILSs on the 26 side. So 26 right, 26 left. We'll take 26 left. and that might actually have to adjust our flight plan to be able to do that, which I think this is calling it 25. So do I-25, right? There it is. No, 25 left is what I said. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can still do the same arrival, which we were planning to do the Site 2 arrival. Let's see if that's still available for this arrival, for this departure. There we go, Site 1. And transition was Gap. That sounds good to me. Cool, cool. Nice, Astro. You're getting a new PC, man. Well, I'm happy for you. I know how exciting that can be. Just got my new PC. Was it last December, I think it was. So it's a big deal. The great thing about me getting a new PC is that I'm actually able to work with it as well. Like it's not just for gaming and streaming. Even though when I got my PC made, I made sure that it was able to do those things easily. Let's go ahead and clear out that discontinuity right there. And boom, I think our whole flight plan is done. Yeah, looks good. All right, so I'm gonna do one more thing just to check our flight plan because I don't want to have any surprises later on. And that is gonna be, we're gonna change to plan mode. It is so dark. Let's turn some lights on in here. Interior lighting's already on. Default sounds and come on. Focus sounds and come on. Dome light. There we go. It's overcast in Denver today. Every time I come to Denver, the weather is horrible. Okay, so now, right here, you'll see, as I scroll down, you'll see the waypoints change. So I just want to look at that, make sure that everything looks good before we push back out of here. Yep, looks good to me. Cool. We'll switch that back to arc. And that's good. So next, what I'll do is I'll go to performance in it, set our V speeds, but it's not gonna let me do. Let's see something. Oh, that's why. 0 fuel weight. We'll do weight request. There we go. And we're gonna have 23.3 is gonna be our 0 fuel center of gravity, I think is what that means. 23.3. So I'm gonna go down here to the middle. X-Plane Bros, yes sir, you can definitely join us, my friend. Can't stop you. 220 is going to be our squawk because there's no ATC at the moment. But what we're actually going to do is, what did I, oh yeah, I already forgot. 23.3, looking for that here. So CG as center gravity. We have 25, 30, so 23 is way up here somewhere. 24, you kind of got to guesstimate. Right between 20 and 25 would be like 23.5, so like right around here. So we would say maybe up 1.4. Let's go for that. Up 1.4. That's going to be our setting. Or I forget what I'm typing in. 1/1.4 up. And that's for our, I think it's for our trim. Takeoff trim. Flex 45. I love saying Flex 45. That's so dope. Flex 45. Alright, now we should be able to do that. VR 132, V2 136. And I always just kind of guess what V1 is, and we'll go with like 130. Like 2 down, 3 down. You'll be safe. After that, we will set transition heights in America to be 18,000 feet. On X-Plane 10 Mobile, can you fly around the world? I don't know. Honestly, I've never tried it. When am I going to take off? When I finish setting the aircraft up, James. Won't be too long from now. Once I finish the FMC, we'll do pushback and we'll get out of here. Alright, throttle reduction. Let's see. Let's do 850/850. That's just something I always use. And then clean. We'll take off clean. Power clean, I think is what, I don't know what that means. But next page, we'll go next phase and put 211 right here. Pre-sale, so that's going to pre-select our 211 knots when we take off. See, init is good, performance is good, program is good, flight plan is good, radio navigation is set. I believe that's the ILS for our arrival into Las Vegas. I think that's already set in there. I believe that is. So let's see. Let's see if it's right. ILS 26 left is what we're looking for. And that is going to be 115 And 259 is gonna be CRS. Right? It says 263. That's not right. 259. We're gonna correct that. Can I put that there? Yeah, cool. And 1115 is gonna be the localizer for Las Vegas. Cool. All right, we're good. We're good. We're done with that. Let's go to secondary plan. We're gonna copy the active, and that will be all we need to do in our FMC today. We'll put that back on flight plan. And next up, thank you, Wisdom Nazi. Appreciate it, bro. Thanks you for the sub and welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed the flight today. Hope I enjoyed the flight today. all right, guys, we are about ready. Sorry again for the delay. I wanted to start this like an hour ago, or over that now. Things just did not go as planned. You know, it's not a perfect world, but God is good. All right, so today's departure. What did I say it was? I don't remember. It is the Rocky 3 departure. Just trying to find out what my departure altitudes are. Really quick. Rocky 3. There it is. And we don't really have an altitude. Oh, 10,000 is the top altitude. We'll just put that 10,000 feet. That's good. That works for me. Boom, 10,000 feet. And let's see. All right, let's start the APU up. Let's turn on master switch for the APU here. Let's turn our fuel pumps on. And while we're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and let the passengers load. That's what that beeping sound is. The loading your passengers on board. What time will I do? Wait, who? Oh, you talking to somebody else? I'm like, I'm not doing a flight from ATO to Paris. That ain't me. Alright, so again, if you hear me referencing passengers and things like that, I'm talking about SimBuddy in-flight manager, because I have to feed the passengers and all that as we fly. So I am hiring pilots for SimBuddy, so definitely come through. Alright, so we got our nav logo, all that on. Hit start on the APU. Let's wait a little bit. Forgot to spool up. There it is, right there. EGT is rising for the APU. I'm gonna kill the music so we can hear all the nice sounds, and I might turn the game sounds up. Actually, the game sounds are already up. Let me know, guys, if you can or can't hear me well over the game sounds, because I don't have my second screen, and for some reason my laptop does not want to do my stream like it's supposed to, so I'm not able to hear back whether or not I sound good over the audio or not. Alright, let's go to APU bleed, and packs are already off. Let's see, what else are we missing? Nothing really. Temperature is not too bad, so we shouldn't have to worry about icing here in Denver today. Today's flight's gonna be an hour and a half. Yeah, we're good. Let's see, temperature is 23 Celsius right now. We're good. Dew point 16. We still have external power on. We can go ahead and kill the external power now that we have the APU on. We go down here and take out the ground power.
Captain, all passengers are on board.
And we're gonna go ahead and call a fuel truck. Actually, before we do that, which way are we pushing back? So 25, I think, so we're taking off. And 25 is here, so we're gonna want to push back nose to the right. Let's go ahead and let them know that. Wow, I don't know why it's so bright. To the right. It's gonna be right there. And boom, that's perfect.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Botanic Mercury, good to see you, man. See ya. Alright, let's go ahead and call him out. I am actually missing something.
Ground to cockpit.
Oh, I know what I'm missing.
Tow is
I'm not
wrapping
tracking my flight. Let's go to A cars. Do that. I think I got my flight number ready. I use this to track my my flight hours. Departure. If I do flight data via A cars, I should put that in. Boom. Again, this is another thing that I usually do off stream. I don't usually record this part. So behind the scenes look. Passengers, I don't remember. I was just gonna say like 140. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really record all this. I'm gonna say 2,000 for That and start 8 cars. Boom, hide. Airport is dark. It's dark out here. Really cloudy for some reason.
Okay, all doors.
So
and
what's the
hatches are
METAR
closed.
right now?
Ready to
in
connect.
Denver. Right now, METAR is 360 at 10. Visibility is 10. Broken at 2,500. Broken at 7,000. Broken at 1,100. Temperature is 23. Dew point 16. Altimeter 3032. I need to know that. Altimeter 3032. Elevation's pretty high out here in Denver. Yeah, that's why we're so dark, is because it's over. Well, I mean, it's not overcast. It's just broken at 2,500 feet. So we'll see. We shall see. All right. Passengers are loaded. Let's go ahead and welcome them aboard. Turn the music on.
Ladies and
So
gentlemen,
connected and
welcome aboard.
bypassed in service.
If you
Release
haven't already
parking
done
brake.
so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin.
Right, shocks have been
Please take your
removed.
seat and fasten your seat belt. And also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling or destroying
guys,
the
looking
lavatory
good.
smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight
Don't worry,
today,
Astro.
please don't hesitate
The ARC
to
stream is
ask
still
one
up,
of
so
our
you can go
flight
back and watch it if
attendants.
you want. It's pretty long. I don't
Thank
recommend
you.
you watching it all. I really don't. I don't recommend it. I'll give you guys an update on that earlier. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and tell the what do you call them, the flight attendants to set the doors to automatic.
Flight attendants, doors to automatic and cross-check.
Yeah, that sounds good. Doors automatic and cross check. Looks like we have somebody else here in Denver. Who is that? I forget who that is. Oh no, they're at another airport. They're at Front Range Airport.
Captain,
Thought that was
doors are
us.
set to automatic and cross-checked.
Alright, cool. Doors set to automatic, cross check. Seatbelt signs are on. Let's make sure that's true. Yep, they're on. And we'll turn the beacons on. And we'll go ahead and release the parking brake. And get started.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Alright guys, we're getting out of here. Yeah, Volcanic Mercury, of course you can join the Discord. Just let the moderators know. They'll send you a link to that. Appreciate it. Appreciate the feedback. Hopefully it works like it's supposed to down there, that little display on the bottom. Alright, let's hop inside and go ahead and get this engine started. Alright, set to start. Wait for the packs to turn themselves off. APU is running the aircraft right now. Beacon lights are on. Nav and logo lights are on. Nose lights, taxi lights are off. Emergency exit signs are armed. Generators are as they should be right now. One thing we didn't do, that we don't need to do yet, but we do need to set our radios. Engine 2 starting up.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Everything we have told you. Please check the safety card in your seat
Alright, park and brake. Starting engine number 1.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
That's a good question. If I could fly for any airline, what airline would I fly for? Cargo included. It's for me, I think it would depend on the locations that they fly to and benefits that they have. Obviously, I haven't looked too much into actual airlines. Not at that point yet. I don't even have my private pilot license yet, so I'm not really worried about, you know, what airline to fly for. But I mean, a lot of you guys know that I like United a lot because I live in a hub city for United, so I fly with them a lot frequently. So I want to say them, but it'll probably be an American airline, like either United, Delta, American. I would prefer not to fly for one of the budget ones like Frontier or Spirit or Southwest. I'd rather fly for one of the bigger airlines, because I feel like they may have more benefits and more destinations to fly to, you know, that kind of stuff. More options. All right, our pushback is complete. Let's go ahead and turn the taxi lights on. That's the takeoff lights. Taxi lights on. Beacon lights are on for engine start. APU is still on. We can actually turn that off if we want. One thing we need to do is we need to sort of switch that back to normal. Flaps down.
We do thank you very much for your attention. And now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. The captain has made our communication.
Do one last check of.
So if you would like to monitor the air traffic system,
looks
just
good.
tune your radio to channel 9, and your headsets are in the seat.
Cool. Controls are working. All right, we're ready to go, guys.
We'll give you a little more information about our service plan.
Put the APU off.
As soon as we are in the air. Thank you, and again.
Generators are online. Everything is in the green. We're ready to go. Let's make it happen. All right, so where are we going? Where are we going? Let's get over here to our browser. We're gonna be headed to runway 25 via. Looks like probably Gulf. Yeah, Gulf to 25. So we'll go straight until we see Gulf. Probably make a right and then a left turn, and probably take hotel to Whiskey Alpha Golf. It's probably the way we're gonna go. We'll see if we can find a way over there. I release park and brake. And a little bit of throttle. Don't want to put too much in. This thing gets going. And so we're moving. Kate Stout, what's up, man? Making sure we did all the stuff we're supposed to do. Well, make sure I do not prepare the cabin for departure. Make sure I do. Make sure I don't forget. That's what I meant to say. Make sure I don't forget to prepare them for departure. I do like American though. I don't. Again, it depends though, because like I mean, we say what airline we would like to fly to, but we don't know because we don't work for them. We don't actually know. I forgot to do this. Like what it's like to work for those companies. You may really enjoy an airline from the outside, be like, ooh, I really like their liveries, I really like their planes, but maybe that company's not a good company to work for, you know. So I really don't know. Like if I was seriously gonna work for an airline, I would do my research on that airline first. Like I wouldn't just join any airline. I mean, I say that, but I mean, if I was really pursuing to be an airline pilot, first of all, I would probably take any airline job that comes at me because I need to get my hours up. Because the more hours, the better possibility you can get to fly for airlines you actually want to fly for. What's up, GL? Good to see you, man. Luke L's, good to see you. So, But I mean, obviously, you know, preferred. I mean, I'll probably either United, Delta, or American. I can't really choose in between the three. Whenever I fly personally, I don't mind flying for either of those three airlines in America. And they all fly international, so I can get to anywhere in the world flying for any of those three airlines. So I'm not like that's kind of the thing for me. Like I want to be on, fly for an airline that flies international. It goes anywhere, so that I can go anywhere. But you just gotta, you know, look at how they work as a company. To be honest, I know United has a lot of bad reputation from what media has put out there. There's somebody almost taxing through us. There's United. Speaking of United, and but I've been, I don't work for United, but I have benefits through United currently. I think I need to turn left here. Yeah, I do. And they treat their what do you call their employees very well. They have very good benefits. I'm pretty sure American Airlines has the same type of thing. So does Delta, and I bet most of the airlines all probably have the same kind of standard on how to treat their employees and their pilots and things like that. So I would want to get a better look at that. I don't know who pays the most. I mean, again, it depends on your own experience, how much you get paid by an airline. Everybody's not just going to pay you more just because it's another airline. I think we're on the right track. Yeah, we just need to go straight, and then we'll see runway 25 from here. I hate my mouse. Like, I wish I could. There's got to be a way for me to hide that. I don't know if I would want to be a pilot for cargo, or I can't say that I wouldn't want to be a pilot for cargo. I don't know. Again, I'm not like a real life pilot yet, so when it comes to flight sim, I prefer more of the regional flights. I think because they're shorter. There's more to do. You don't get bored as fast because you get in the air and you come down. When you do long cargo flights, I mean, you're up there for 12 hours or more, or whatever, like long hauls. And you're just sitting there in the cockpit with nothing to do except monitoring radios and engine temperatures and stuff like that, you know. And then you take naps for the longer flights whenever the other, you know, when it's a crew of like 3 or 4, whatever. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to fly like all over the world, but you can do that with even the shorter, the smaller airlines, I guess. You know, if you just do an international flight with a 777 or a A380 or something like that. We're going like what, 13 knots right now? Feels like we're taxiing so slow. Alright, let's go ahead and let the flight attendants know to prepare the cabin for departure.
Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for takeoff.
Look how dark it is. Once we get over the clouds, it'll lighten up for us. We are going so slow. Oh, that's such a dope shot. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, look at that. We got traffic ahead of us. United 1261 or something like that, looks like.
Captain, the cabin is secure.
Alright, dope.
Flight attendants, seats for takeoff.
Alright guys, please hold the rest of your questions. Holy crap. So we get in the air. I got an SAS plane ahead of us. Oh, it's American 1261. Alright, let's go, bro. Taking off or what? I think he's moving. Can't tell. Guess I gotta type in the thing. on Unicom. Kaden. Oh, there he is. Oh, perfect. Alright, so today's call sign is Frontier 116. Or 116. Whatever I kind of feel like saying. We're next in line. Everything is ready, I think. Yep. Well, technically no, it's not ready. Flaps are ready though. Spoilers are armed and ready. Engines are good. Flight controls are checked. Altitude is set. Altimeter is set. Navigation is set. We'll be waiting until we get ready to go to turn the landing light and all that on. What looks glitchy? Oh well, it's VATSIM, guys. I mean, the planes look like on X-Plane. I don't know how it looks on other game on a P3D or FSX, but on X-Plane, like the VATSIM default AI planes, they're not really AI, but technically it's not AI. But the multiplayer planes kind of look like crap. They're like dark and the wheels are like in the ground, so just kind of ignore that. He's taking off though. He's gone. Let me get something set up. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Crap. What did I press, guys? What did I press? Was it that? I think it was that. No, it was not that. Hold on. Hold on. It was this. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, we're ready. Runway 25. Alright, let's go ahead and turn all lights on. Strobe lights on. Lights on. Takeoff, land lights on. Those signs are all on. Yep, we're ready to go. Line up. Oh, do we have a crosswind? Yeah, we do. Crosswind.
Approaching 2-5.
It's been a while since I've live streamed X-Plane. Oh my god, my passengers are already freaking tripping out.
On runway 25.
Haven't done anything yet. We're still on the ground. What y'all screaming for? Alright, we are lined up. We have another plane landing, so we need to go. That's world traffic. They don't always use the right runways. Alright, let's go. Alright, power set. Flex 45. Airspeed is alive. Ignore the flashing light ahead of us. 80 knots. V1. Rotate. back on power. Alright. Auto throttle, throttle, climb. And we'll fly by hand for a little while. Let's have some fun. What's up with this flight plan right now? I think I went flaps up. Yep, there you go, flaps up. We should be seeing some mountains pretty soon here. Coming up on 10,000 now. We're not going to stop at 10,000. We're going to keep going up. We're going to go up to cruise. This means 32,000. And we hit autopilot. And we're going to change our speed. Yeah, that works for me. 244.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed the altitude of 10,000 feet. All electronic devices may now be switched off from airplane mode. This aircraft is equipped with Wi-Fi. Please see a flight attendant for more information.
Just want to make sure the plane's going in the right direction because it looks a little weird right now. Like it has us flying this way and we need to be going that way to Connor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do direct to Connor. Insert. And there we go, now it's turning us. Alright, so real quick check, flaps are up, gears are up. And there we go. Suppose we're unarmed. Lane lights are off. Wing off, logo off, nose light off. Seatbelt signs will stay on for now. We will turn off the seatbelt signs. We'll let the flight attendants go ahead and start serving the passengers.
Flight attendants, you can resume your duties.
And we will start the in-flight entertainment, which is going to take about 37 minutes.
Captain, we have started the in-flight entertainment.
Oh wow, look at that view. And then we'll start serving drinks already. It's going to take 13.
Captain, we have started serving refreshments.
Jesus, look at that. That's beautiful. Ah, oh, freaking clouds. Richard, I'm going to answer your question here in a little bit. Just do not let me forget. I love this view right here. Wow. Let's go outside. What up, Muhammad? Good to see you, man. Wow. It's so funny. I'm looking at this like I've never flown out of Denver before. But I have. But it still just doesn't get old. It does not get old. There's the mountains over there. This is the thing, the cool thing, the thing that I love about flying on X-Plane. Like, I've flown into Denver many times, but every time I fly out of Denver, it's different. It's a different experience every time. The weather is different. You know, the departure is different, the wind is different, the visibility is different. Like this time, we're really getting teased. Like, see, like the clouds are right there, and we're really getting teased. Like, you know the scenery looks amazing, but you can barely see it because the clouds are just barely covering the majority of it, and this is really fun. All right, Graeme, I'll see you next time, man. Thank you for joining, bro. Volcanic Mercury, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably not gonna do Phoenix to London. That's a long flight. That's a long flight. I'm just barely trying to fit this hour-and-a-half flight into my schedule today. So to do a 8 to 10, 12-hour flight is a little bit much to ask of me right now, but I hope to be able to do some more long hauls and some longer flights in the future. So it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I have a lot going on right now, and I just cannot commit to doing anything like that right now. But man, beautiful, beautiful scenery. What up, AR Vo Brendan? Good to see you, man. Hot Champion, good to see you as well on YouTube. We are live on YouTube and on Twitch. If you're just joining us, we just departed out of Denver, Colorado. We are flying over the Denver Rockies right now, or the Colorado Rockies, I should say. In Frontier A320 on VATSIM as Frontier 116. Oh, nice. Well, thank you, bro. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching. Seattle to Phoenix is a flight that I might be able to do. I could probably do that. I just flew. Again, this is kind of like a part 3 to my SimBuddy flight videos. I did 2 parts before this where I set the virtual airline up on SimBuddy.com, and then the second one was me doing my first flight on SimBuddy as a CRJ 200. I've done a bunch of flights since that second video, but this is basically kind of like part 3 of that. So I just flew this A320 from Seattle to Denver, and that's why now we're flying from Denver to Las Vegas. And from Las Vegas, I probably won't stream or record that next flight, but I'm planning on continuing back to San Francisco, and then probably from there I'll fly the 737 somewhere else. So that's kind of been my idea. Been making a good amount of money with the A320 though. Have I used the X-Plane default FMC? Yes, I have. I have used a default FMC. And this is freaking beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the seatbelt signs off so they can use the restroom. Right now we are passing 25,000 feet. Let's go ahead and go to standard on the barrel. There we go. And we're going to turn the seatbelt signs off. Pretty smooth ride at the moment. Beautiful one too, man. This looks so good. This is one of those flights where you just want to stare out the window and just stare at everything, you know. Oh, you didn't like it, Brendan? Oh, that's too bad. Thank you, Mercury, for watching my CRJ video. But yeah, right now for the airline, we only have 4 aircraft. I bought one more since the video that I last did. I bought a 757 that I haven't even flown yet. Your plane flew off to nowhere. That's happened to me once. That was because I crashed. So I don't know. I don't know what happened with you, man. That was, I'm just like just tripping off of this view right now, man. I know I get like that like every flight. Again, if you want to know my add-ons and the things that I am using to make my scenery look the way it's looking now, I have all of those links in my description. I will go ahead and talk about that just a little bit right now. So obviously we're flying the A320, the Flight Factor A320 Ultimate, which is a great add-on by Flight Factor. I'm a big fan of all the Flight Factor planes. They have a great 757, which is still labeled one of the best payware add-ons to X-Plane 11 and X-Plane 10. But as well as what you see right now, the mountains, this is not default X-Plane 11 mountains. I'm using Ortho 4XP, which is a free program that helps you generate photoreal imagery, scenery to put into your X-Plane for free. It helps you generate it, so it's not like you just, you know, it's kind of hard to explain. No, it's not hard to explain. Basically, you go in there, you tell it what part of the world you want, and the exact coordinates of wherever that is. You find it on the map, and then it generates that scenery. So I generated the scenery out here, the Colorado Rockies. I have a bunch of scenery I've actually done, so this is not the only ones. So that's part of what you see right now in front of you. Also, I'm using, what is it called? I think it's called FS Cloud or something like that. It's a, this is not a free add-on. FS Cloud, what it does is it gives you real-time, real weather reports into your sim, so it automatically updates over and over as time goes by to continue to give you accurate readings. Valio, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family, bro. Appreciate you joining us today. I think it's called FS Cloud. Again, look in the description for that stuff. I think it's called FS Cloud. Again, it's not free. I also have using Ultra Weather XP. It's kind of like a combination. For me to get it to look like this, I'm using like a combination of a bunch of stuff to kind of make it look like that. You could use like one or the other and it still look pretty good, but there's really not a really good answer to have great clouds in X-Plane right now, or great clouds and weather together on X-Plane right now. It's sad, but it's true. So what I did is I just kind of combined a bunch of add-ons to kind of get what I got now. So it's just really hard to explain. Like I said, I'm using Ultra Weather XP plus FS Cloud plus, thank you for that donation. I'm sorry, thank you for that follow, Dow772. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family, and thank you for supporting Twitch. Thank you guys so much for the follows and for the subs on YouTube. You guys are amazing. We're actually almost to 5,000. You know, at the beginning of this year, I believe I was streaming Infinite Flight when I talked about this. But at the beginning of the year, I had a goal, and the goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year. And it is summer, which is kind of like the halfway point of the year, and we're almost at 5,000. So looking forward to that. It's kind of slowed down because I haven't been streaming as much lately, because life has really not been allowing me to stream as much as I would like to, but it's okay because I'm trying to get back into it. As you can see, this is my I thought it was going to crash. This is my second stream of the year. Not a year. This is my second stream of the week. Man, look at that mountain right there. So I'm trying to get a bit more streams going here. So what was I talking about? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Let's just look at the scenery and zoom in. Oh yeah, add-ons. FS Cloud. I'm also using another plugin called FS Enhancer, which is a plugin using the Reshade plugin. It's a bunch of stuff. It's just a bunch of stuff. Now, a lot of the things that I'm using you don't need. I don't feel like it's necessary to have these things to enjoy X-Plane or flight simulation. Some of the things I'm using are free, some of the things I'm using are paid. I've been using X-Plane for a very, very long time, so all the stuff that I've gotten for my X-Plane, for add-ons and things like that, have slowly come in time. So don't worry about it if your flight sim doesn't have exactly what you see here. You know, you can work your way up to that, or just make it look the way you want to make it. That's a great thing about PC gaming, is a lot of times you can add plugins, you can change settings to make it look exactly the way you would like to make it look. Andrew Cunnington, would I consider adding Montego Bay, Jamaica as one of my virtual airline destinations? Of course. Heck yeah, I want to go to Montego Bay. So that's a great idea. Thank you for telling me that. I'm going to create a route for that out to Montego Bay. So for you guys, why am I not talking right? For you guys who don't know anything about my custom virtual airline that I've made in SimBuddy, our hub right now is San Francisco. That's our only hub. But I am planning to open up hubs, 2 more hubs in the United States, at least one. One is going to be up in Boston, and I'm either going to make one down in Dallas, Houston, or Miami, so that we can have good connections going down to the southeast part of the United States and down to like the Caribbean, to the Bahamas, down to Puerto Rico, South America, all that kind of stuff. So I want to have a good hub down there in the southeast, so that we can hub out there. So like really the southeast hub is going to be like a connection hub to get you to the Caribbean, the Bahamas, South America and some other parts of the world, and then I want to have another hub in Boston, and that one is going to be another major hub where you're able to connect from Boston to like London, to the UK, to Africa, to places like that. So that's my idea right now. Again, we only have one hub, and I'm just trying to get an idea of how many pilots are actually going to join me, how many pilots are actually going to fly with me, so we can buy more aircraft. I don't want to just make a massive route unit or route or web of routes and nobody's even flying them, so it's just a waste of time. So I'm just kind of getting a feel of how many people are going to be helping out with that and flying with us before I start creating too many routes. Yeah, I love Miami. Miami's good. I have some good scenery out there too. Oh yeah, St. Martin would be a good location too. Am I going to have a hub in the Midwest? Is Chicago considered Midwest? Or Denver? So the way I have it set up, and I don't know if airlines do this in real life, I feel like they do. So I have one hub right now. I have San Francisco as my one hub, right? And then I have, let's go to the other side. Oh, that line is killing me right now. I hate that line. San Francisco, my main hub, but I also have what I call connection hubs. So it's not considered to be a main hub, but if you fly to this airport, you can connect to a lot more places. So for example, right now I just have 2 connection hubs at Seattle and Denver. So Seattle, if you fly from San Francisco, which is our main hub, and then fly to, oh sorry, if you fly to San Francisco, yes, as our main hub, and you fly to Seattle, from Seattle you can get to a bunch of other locations. If you don't want to fly directly from San Francisco to there, you can fly from Seattle, and the same thing with Denver. So I kind of have like smaller hubs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be coming to the aisle with our duty-free sales. You'll find details of our duty-free in the magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. At this time, we are only taking credit cards for our duty-free sales. Just to note also, we do ask that for the safety and security of the flight, that you use the lavatories in your ticketed cabin, and for security purposes congregating near the cockpit or lavatories is prohibited. We ask that you buckle your seatbelt on the outermost garment, whether that be a blanket or jacket. This is for your safety, and also so we don't have to awaken you, if the seatbelt sign comes on, to see if you are buckled up. Our programming will begin in about 10 minutes.
We have finished
You'll
serving
find a full
refreshments.
listing of all audio and video programming in the magazine in the pocket in front of you. We do invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. If there is anything we can do to make you more comfortable, or to help you in any way, don't hesitate to call on us.
You know what, Ranger? That's actually a really good idea. I was thinking, because again, the name of the airline on SimBuddy is Blue Arrow Global, so it's not just the U.S. Like, I'm thinking bigger than that, obviously. Sorry. Let's change our speed here. There we go. I'm thinking bigger, obviously. Right now, again, we're starting in San Francisco, starting in the U.S. Planning on reaching out to the east, out to Boston, somewhere maybe in the southeast. I'll probably have a connection hub in the Midwest. I probably won't have a major hub there because we can basically fly from the coast to the Midwest pretty easily. And then, but I've been looking for suggestions of where should I go on other parts of the world. I mean, obviously I want to go to UK. Obviously we want to go over to like Europe and Germany, places like that. I think Japan would be a great place to make a hub. I think that'd be a really good place. I think that's a good idea. I was trying to decide whether I should do Japan or China. I was kind of torn, but I think I'm more. I think I would rather fly in Japan rather than China, to be honest. Middle East Asia, yeah, that's a good. I'm wondering. I don't know. I haven't really thought that far yet. But again, you guys could definitely help me decide where to go out there. Because again, as you guys know, I'm from the U.S., so I know a lot about the U.S. I don't know so much about other parts of the world as I do here. So learning from some of you guys who are a little bit more worldwide than I am, you could actually help me out and be like, hey, I think this will be a good hub because. So what I'm looking for in a hub is obviously like really good. Like I'm looking for a hub that we can get really good flights to other places. So I don't just want it to be like a really cool location, but a place that's like in the middle of a lot of places that we can get to. So like Japan has really good access to China, the whole Asian coast. Like it's a really good place to have a hub. Somebody had mentioned Sweden earlier. I definitely want to get out there. I love flying out there in like Austria, out there by the Alps, so I'll definitely probably get a hub over there somewhere. I haven't really decided where. I mean, last time I tried the airline idea, my hub was in London Heathrow, but I kind of feel like London Heathrow is a little like overused. Like I feel like we should use something different. I would like not only me but my pilots for the airline to be able to fly somewhere they don't usually fly that much and get familiar with the place they don't usually fly into. So London being a very familiar place, we could definitely have flights to London, but I'm thinking London shouldn't be our hub. Like maybe we can go somewhere else. Maybe we can go I want to have something like in UK though. Maybe not London. I mean, I would say Gatwick, but that's basically just as popular as London. Pretty much, right? So I don't know. Yeah, man, bro, you coming through with the ideas right now. Go make sure, you guys, I have a Discord link in the description right now of the YouTube video that links to the Blue Arrow airline Discord. So I have two different Discords now. So I have a private Discord, which you guys can also join, is invite only for my official Blue Games Discord, but I also have a Blue Arrow Discord for my airline for the rest of you guys who want to fly, whether you want to fly on FS Economy, if you want to fly on SimBuddy, you want to fly on, I'm gonna get it set up eventually for Infinite Flight virtual airline 2, but right now it's not really working. But it's basically just for virtual airline operations and ideas like these. That's what the whole reason I created was to discuss that with the other pilots without having the rest of the distractions and stuff like that. So that's the idea behind that. So definitely, if you're down to do something like that, go ahead and join the Discord. Just make sure on the clearance delivery page you type in what you're trying to go in for. If you want to be a SimBuddy pilot, if you want to be a FS Economy pilot, we do need more FS Economy pilots as well. So if you're not in the SimBuddy, you can do FS Economy. If you're not in the FS Economy, you can do SimBuddy. They both work on X-Plane, P3D, and FSX. So just trying to create a small little community of people to fly together and stuff like that. It'll be fun. Yeah, I think Dublin and Amsterdam. Oh, Amsterdam. Yes, we should do Amsterdam. I like Amsterdam. Dublin too. I really like Dublin. So we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, we're cruising at flight level 32. Flight level 320. That's 32,000 feet. We're cruising at Mach 0.785. And let's see. Where are we right now? Hold up. Who is that? I can't see it. Thank you, Astronomical, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Appreciate that, bro. Alright, where are we? Zoom out. Now we're still in Colorado. We're about to be flying over Grand Junction soon. And there's Las Vegas there. Love this map feature in the A320. Schiphol, yes, is a great idea. That's Amsterdam. Yeah, I've flown from the U.S. directly to Amsterdam before, so I know Amsterdam is definitely a great connection airport. What's up, Rhett the Gamer? Good to see you. Alright, so real quick update for some of you guys who may have joined me and Find Your Passion yesterday on our ARC stream. Just want to update you guys real quick on how that went. When I ended, because we did the whole vault thing, and towards the end we just were like hunting for a specific dinosaur. It took forever. Like, I was bored myself looking for it. Like, I was falling asleep, I was tired, I was hungry, I almost wanted to give up, and we decided to keep going. We eventually found a pretty good high-level dinosaur, and we started taming it. It took 3 hours and a half. That's the crazy thing about ARC survival, is that things take forever. Like, if you want to tame something, like, you know, if you want to tame a dinosaur, it takes a while, especially if you want a higher level one. You got to keep feeding it and all that stuff. It's just crazy. So anyways, we finally got that thing tamed, and right after we tamed it, we breeded it. So we went, and some guy was helping us. He had another male version of the dinosaur that we had, and we made a baby. So now we have a little baby we got to take care of, and that took 4 hours for her to have the baby, and then now we're just waiting for it to grow up. So it won't be grown up until tomorrow. So that's how that went. Mach speed right now is Mach 0.782. That's what that is right here, right on the bottom there. Now I want to challenge some of you guys who fly infinite flight. If you fly an Airbus, or next time you fly an Airbus, look at the controls and just try to decode what all this stuff means. Like, challenge yourself and see if you know what all these little letters mean, because it actually shows everything on there. We got our Mach right here, which is our mode, Mach mode, where altitude is set to cruise, and our GPS is set to nav mode. We have autopilot 1 engaged, flight director is on, and auto throttle auto throttle is, I think that means what you call it, armed. We're at 32,000 feet, 280 something indicated, and Mach 0.783, and our barometric is at standard. I can actually turn this off. That's our terrain, and we're pretty far ways out. Our next waypoint is 135 nautical miles out. It's gonna take us, it says 19 minutes to get to that next waypoint. I don't know if that's 19 minutes or if that's the current Zulu time, or if that's the estimated Zulu time we're gonna get there. Let's see. What time is it right now? Zulu time now is 18:56. Yes, so it says that we're gonna get to this waypoint at 19:14 Zulu. That's what that is, I'm saying. So the wind is 275 at 40, ground speed 437, true airspeed 474. Cool. I love this plane though. I love this plane. No sir, there is no current stream schedule, sadly. Just kind of whenever I can and whatever I feel like doing at the time that I can. Ranger dude, I am. So there's 3 branches of Blue Arrow. There's Blue Arrow Global, which is what it says, Blue Arrow Global, so airliners. There's Blue Arrow Charters, which is charter flights, you know, so short flights and you know, private jets and general aviation aircraft to smaller airports, just like you said, Ranger. And then there is cargo. And so right now I've been focused on setting up the airline, but once I get the airline the way I want it, I'm going to incorporate charter. But it's actually going to be separate inside of SimBuddy. I'm going to have 3 separate divisions, and the way I'm setting it up is that in the finance section, I'm actually going to make it so that whatever money I make in the other 2 branches come over to Global, and then Global can send money back to charter, can send money to cargo if they want to buy aircraft and things like that. So I just think it's a pretty cool idea to have like a 3-division airline where you have charter, cargo, and passenger airline all in one. I think that's pretty cool. So that's kind of what my vision is right now, sharing you my secrets right now for Blue Arrow. But as well as I have Blue Arrow Charter already going on for FS Economy. So we have about 3 we're leasing a King Air, and we own a 208, and we own a Baron 58 and a few other planes too, as well as we have we have 2 FBOs right now in Southern California. We wanted to make it in the Pilot Edge area because personally, if you guys watch my Pilot Edge series, when I finished my CAT ratings, I wanted to make sure that my general aviation flights could all be kind of based in that area, so I can use Pilot Edge for that. Eventually I'm going to be using doing IFR flights too on Pilot Edge. I haven't done my IR rating yet. I want to do it, as haven't got the chance to do it yet. Let's go back outside. I think I have a rotating camera or something. Let's see. Oh, also another plugin I'm using is called X Camera. Yep, it's not working. We can make one though. It's X Camera, and it's really cool. So I go down here, go to X Camera. I can go to toggle control panel, create orbit, and let's say we want it to be max height can be like 10, and minimum height, I like to have it above 0, so when I'm on the ground it still works. So we'll do like, I don't know, 1. Radius we'll do 35. I'm just making up numbers right now. An initial camera heading is fine. General duration in seconds will be like 60 seconds, 65, something like that. We'll do continuous and create. Now check this out. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that plane out there in the distance. This is a camera I made a while ago. What up, Mike's game? Good to see you. Pretty cool though. I love it. Oh man, I forgot I made that. You can also make animations, or you can make camera animations for custom things like this right here. These are some of the camera movements. I'm giving you guys a sneak peek. I haven't even used this yet. But I use a lot of these cameras for my videos that I make. MWE, SimBuddy is for a PC. I don't think it works on it. I mean, it's a website, so, but you're not going to be able to use it for a mobile game or anything like that. There we go. This is the one we just made. Have I seen the new Godzilla King? No, I haven't. But yeah, you can pretty much make any camera view you would like to with X Camera. There's a free version and a paid version. The only difference is the free version limits you to how many cameras you can use, and it does not allow you to like save certain types of cameras. I almost forgot to start serving food. Holy crap. I'm using the paid version. I liked it so much, I just had to buy it. I was like, you know what? I've been using this for a while. I really enjoy it. I think it's really beneficial, especially for anybody who likes to record videos or do streaming. So I went ahead and bought it. Do a setup video. There's already setup videos. You know, I can't just make videos about everything. There's already people who make videos, so I just support those people who make the videos. The way I found out how to use this was by watching somebody else's YouTube video on how to set it up. So just search it, just YouTube it, you'll find it. Oh, nice. You went to the Boeing factory. That's pretty cool. Alright, I was not really prepared today, but I need a motivational quote of the day, so give me time to find, look through my notes, and see which one I want to give you guys today. Oh, okay, I already got one. I got this one from a rapper named NF. He's super dope. And the quote is, "Don't take opinions from people who won't listen to yours." When I heard that, I was like, that's true. That's 100 right there, man. I love it. Don't take opinions from people who won't listen to yours. That's truth. As you can see out the window, and I usually don't like to show this, but I mean it's real. So right now we're flying over default X-plane scenery. This is what default X-plane scenery looks like over Denver, Colorado, or the west side of Colorado. If you look behind us, that is what my custom scenery that I generated on Ortho XP looks like. So this area all over here, this is the line, this is where the scenery stops, and this is where X-plane default scenery. So you can kind of see the difference. NF is real, Kendrick, for real. I like that Alex Pete, don't think big, do big. Heck yeah. One of my quotes that I always say, I don't really say it every time I'm on YouTube, but it's a quote that I've been living by, and it's dream big or live small. Yeah, it's another difference. Some places you can see bigger differences than others in the scenery, but right here you can see a huge difference in how that looks over there. beautiful though. We'll see more. I have scenery kind of scattered throughout the U.S. right now. Like I had the whole Denver region, because I mean, as you guys know, I was doing a lot of pilot edge flying, and I've been doing a lot of general aviation flying for FS Economy and charter flights and stuff. So it's really important for me to have really nice ground scenery when I'm flying my general aviation flights during the day. So I have a lot of areas with a lot of nice scenery like that we see behind us. I also have what I call my flyover scenery, so like places that I don't fly very often. I lower the quality of the scenery that I generate so that I can have more space for more scenery. But we'll see more once we get near Las Vegas, because I have a bunch of scenery out there too. Yeah, Phantom 360. I heard about the new what do you call them? The split thing, the whatever you call the thing on the wings for the Boeing plane. It's pretty cool. They're gonna be Infinite Flight's gonna be updating that, so it'll be pretty cool. Excited about that. Does the ETA not showing on you guys' side? Say it. I don't see it. I'm not looking at that screen. It says our ETA is only 43 minutes. ETA is 1949 Zulu. Yeah, I like that little overlay down on the bottom. I can't remember. I am so sorry, guys, but I cannot remember what I used to make that. I was looking so hard for it. I see a lot of other X-Plane streamers and people using it. It's a free plugin, so it's a free plugin, and it goes into OBS or your streaming software, and it tracks your flight. It's pretty freaking cool. It's really cool. Longest flight I've done on Infinite Flight was, I think, 14 hours. Thank you, Split Skimmitter. That's what the winglet's are called. Something like that. Alright, so right now we're just chilling. We don't really have anything to do. Flight attendants are still serving food. I'm hoping they have enough time to finish that. They're only 10% done with serving 137 passengers. The in-flight entertainment will be ending soon, the first one. We've done drinks already. Happiness right now is at about 80%. We haven't hurt any passengers. We do have one passenger who was worried before we even took off, so he doesn't even count. What are my thoughts on Jeff Favignano? He's pretty cool. I like him. He's cool people. I watch his videos. I like him. Alright, let me check my emails. Make sure I don't have any work come in since I started streaming. Let's go ahead and add some music, some cruise music. Make sure it's not too loud though. I love you guys' questions. By the way, we're cruising, we're chilling. It's been a while since I've streamed and explained, so send the questions on. We ain't got nothing else to do right now. First question up: am I black, white, or Asian? You actually said it differently, but I'm black. I'm African American. So if you didn't know, if you don't know, now you know. And don't give me that stuff. You don't sound black. What does black sound like? I ain't never heard of color before. I'm blue, bro. I'm blue. I'm all the way blue. I actually do not watch The Office. No. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I know it's really popular and a lot of people like it. I'm just not feeling it. It's just, I don't know. I just don't. It's not funny to me. Ooh, good question. Ranger Dude asks, if Infinite Flight improved the quality of the planes, will you play Infinite Flight more? Well, I mean, they're already improving the quality of the planes. So the quality of the most recent, the last, what, 3 planes have been great. The CRJ looks amazing. The MD-11, yeah, it looks amazing. What was before that?
Captain, the in-flight entertainment has ended.
All right, go ahead and start the next movie. The
Captain,
C-130,
the in-flight
I think is what the other one
entertainment.
was. Looked really good. So I don't know. I can't say that I would play more. It's become more convenient for me to play X-Plane than it is. One of the reasons, I'm not saying I'm not done playing Infinite Flight. I don't have anything bad to say about Infinite Flight. I still love and enjoy Infinite Flight. I'm just trying. Let me think. What do I want to say? So the thing is, I have X-Plane. That's the thing. Like, if I'm gonna play on my phone, Infinite Flight is what I'm gonna play all the time. But it's just X-Plane has clouds. It has better scenery. It has higher fidelity planes where I can actually practice starting planes from cold and dark state. I can actually do a lot more. So I feel like, in my personal opinion, again, if you're an Infinite Flight fan, I think that's great. I am still an Infinite Flight fan. I still support them. I still have a subscription. I still fly from time to time. I just don't fly as much because I've been more focused on progressing my aviation knowledge so that when I get to flight school, I can use that. Now, Infinite Flight has taught me a lot using Infinite Flight on mobile. I've learned a lot. I've learned mostly from the Infinite Flight community. I'm not gonna say Infinite Flight itself really taught me a lot of stuff because it has the tools to practice a lot of things, but it's the people in the community who know the things who can teach you about procedures, about a lot of different stuff. ATC even. But I think it's going to continue to get better as devices get better. It's going to get better. It is definitely the best of its kind. It is the best mobile simulator out there right now, for sure. And yes, better than X-Plane 10. Way better than X-Plane 10. But yeah, I prefer X-Plane just because, I mean, it's full simulator. Like, I mean, I don't compare. Like, again, I always tell you, whenever you guys, comments and ask about Infinite Flight versus X-Plane, I don't compare the two because they're not the same. They're both simulators, yes, but one is on a PC, so it has more capabilities, and the other is on mobile, so it's limited. Like, it's not that Infinite Flight can't do what X-Plane does, it's just that the phones can't do them. And FDS is a small studio who are still in, not the beginning, they've been around for a long time, but they still have a lot to work on. They still have a lot to do to the game, so it's still a living, growing game. So the great thing about Infinite Flight is that it is progressing quickly, though. A lot of people are getting impatient with how long it's taking them to come out with an update, but if you really think about it, they're coming out pretty quickly with those updates compared to like other things, other games and stuff like that. So it takes a lot of research, a lot of development to come out with the things they come out with. X-Plane's been around for years, so you just can't compare. Thank you, Omar, for turning on notifications and for the new subscription, bro. I do appreciate it. After Las Vegas, I don't. So we'll be landing. I don't know. I will. My plan again. I may continue to San Francisco from Las Vegas. Not in this stream, but later on, whenever I hop back in a plane, whether that be tonight or tomorrow, I'll probably continue to San Francisco. And switch to the Boeing 737 or something like that. But I might also fly to like San Diego or Los Angeles. There's a lot of options out there that I could fly to. I could go back to Denver. I don't know. I don't really know. We'll see. How do you buy planes on SimBuddy? You just go to airline. No, aircraft something. Aircraft something. Buy aircraft, something like that. I forgot. Ranger Dude, what's my favorite airliner? 787 all the way. What's up? Who was that? JRS Wagger TV. Thank you, bro, for joining. Welcome to the blue. Oh, well, yeah, welcome. Welcome aboard. Thank you, Andrew, as usual, for taking the screenshots. I actually used one of your screenshots for my last Infinite Flight video I put out in the CRJ. I don't know if you noticed that. I think I told you. I'm actually surprised. I'm like, I don't even remember doing that shot. How did he get that screenshot? So I'm excited though. As you guys know, I'm a huge racing fan, and there's a lot of racing games coming out. The Crew 2 came out not long ago, and I kind of reviewed it and I played the beta. I decided not to buy the game, the full game. I don't know. It was missing a few things for me, and I just didn't get it. I still, to this day, I'm pretty tempted to go and buy it still, but I haven't. And so I'm kind of waiting for a few games. There's Formula 1 2018 coming out in a month now. There is NASCAR Heat 3 coming out in like 2 months, and then there's Forza Horizon coming out, which I don't know. I've seen some live streams about that, and I'm kind of excited about that too. So I don't know if we have any racing fans watching today. I'm excited about those, and I plan to probably make videos and or stream all of them. I'm still doing my NASCAR iRacing series. I haven't posted a video in like 2 or 3 weeks of it for a few different reasons. One was I was not alone when I did my last race, and so there was a lot of background noise, so I ended up not posting it. The week before that, I was just so late that I was like, I'm just not gonna post it. So maybe I'll do this week. We'll see. I want to get back to live streaming the races instead of recording them. I just feel like it's a little bit more fun on both sides for me, and more fun to watch when you're able to watch it live. Or Assetto Corsa. Oh yeah, I've heard it's been a pretty good game. I know a lot of people are excited about Last of Us 2. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people excited about that. I don't know yet. I gotta watch a little bit more gameplay. I gotta learn more about that. I haven't been into that series, so I don't know if I would even like that game yet. Can you guys hear me okay from the outside view? Do I need to turn the volume down? What else is coming out? I didn't know there was an Assetto Corsa competition zone. What is that about? Assassin said he bought Jurassic World Evolution, and now you wish you pre-ordered Spider-Man on PS4. That sucks. You know, I thought about it because I do like dinosaurs, and I was like, Jurassic World. I wonder if that's any good. I ended up not getting it, but I'm glad you said that. I have a good friend of mine who's really excited about Spider-Man too. Ranger Dude, my favorite F1 team is Red Bull. Red Bull and now Haas Racing. Those are my 2 favorite teams right now in Formula 1. The last couple of Formula 1 games that I've played, I've raced as a Haas team. But I really like Red Bull, so I've been really happy this season, getting a couple wins already this season. Ooh, so Competition Zone is a GT Blancpain game made by the studio. That's dope. Oh man, I might want to play that. Was that coming out soon, or how is that? Tell me more. I want to know more about that. I don't play Assetto Corsa, but I do know that the simulation level is about as high as Project Cars 2 and iRacing, and I play Project Cars 2 as well. Rad, I don't know who that is. No, I didn't see Vettel's crash 2 days ago. I didn't catch the last race. I need to go. I think I recorded it. I need to go watch it before the week is over. Luke Els, what's up, man? How do you know when I stream, fly? If so, what server, route, and all that stuff? The best way to know is honestly to just kind of put the bell on. I don't like to tell people to turn the bell on, but the way it's been recently, it's been kind of unpredictable when I'm going to stream, sadly. So you kind of have to have notifications on to know when I'm streaming. And when I do stream, I tell you guys where I'm going to be streaming at, obviously, what server, all of that. So it's just kind of best to do that. I mean, even my Discord from times, I don't even post it on there before I start. It's just like sometimes I'm just like today, I had so many issues. I let my moderators know that I was going to stream, and that was it. Like nobody else knew I was going to be streaming at the time that I did today. So I would say join Discord because that's where I need to be posting it at. That's where I need to be posting stream details before it starts when I'm able. But yeah, so. If you want the Discord, ask one of the moderators to post that in the stream chat now. That's dope, Jerome. I want to definitely try out that Assetto Corsa game you're talking about. Yes, Formula 1 does come on TV in the US. It just comes on at really weird times because of the time difference. So I'm usually not awake or not watching TV when it comes on, so I just have it set to record automatically, like the whole season, so I can go back and watch it whenever I have time to watch it. Last year I didn't watch any of them because I didn't have a TV to record the races. Now I do. Yeah, honestly, I would say Assetto Corsa. I haven't played Assetto Corsa, but from what I've heard, Assetto Corsa is definitely above Project Cars 2 on the simulation scale. When it comes to racing games in general, I don't want to talk too much about racing because it's a flight sim stream, but when it comes to racing games and simulators, Formula 1 is probably my #1 favorite to play because they did it right. Like they really did it right. It feels right with the wheel. It feels right. Like they've been doing it for so long. They got it right. And now with them adding more career mode possibilities and things like that, it's gonna make the game so much better. So I'm excited about F1 2018. I'm thinking about trying to jump onto Motorsport Manager 3 that just came out a couple days ago on mobile. So I don't know, I've been thinking about getting into that. I played Motorsport Manager 1 and I have Motorsport Manager on PC, the full game, and I really enjoy it. We'll see what happens. It may or may not be something I ever post or anything like that. You know, I think Ark, because it has dinosaurs, it kind of like it fills that gap for me for dinosaurs. Like when the Jurassic World coming out as a movie, it kind of makes you like, hey, I kind of want to play a game that has dinosaurs in it. Well, Ark actually does it for me. It has really cool T-Rexes that you can just eat anything you want and control them. It does it for me, so I don't feel like I really need Jurassic World that much. I heard Hamilton actually won that last one. Yeah, F1 is a great mix between game and sim, but if you're like a simmer, like a race simulator kind of guy, Formula 1 is definitely simulator enough for you to really enjoy it. Yeah, I think football is starting up soon. American football, I think. I'm not like, I mean, I follow football. My home team, that's about it. Like, I'm not like a super hardcore football fan. Like a lot of people here in the US, they'll go to the stadium and they'll just like kind of camp out before the game starts and eat barbecue and all of that, which is fun. It's a cool social thing to do, but I'm not a huge, not that big into football. Alright, as you can see right here, let's take a look. Let's get a real quick update on the flight here. I'm gonna click on this screen, that'll pop out. So we have 80 miles is what this second dotted line is. So I will say this is about 90 to 100 miles is where our top of descent is from our current location. And we're not even halfway on the food yet. We'll be starting our descent at that point. So let me get my arrival information ready as we get ready to descend down into Vegas. Again, that's a little ways away. It says we're 17 miles from Gap, and then after that we'll have a pretty good distance, probably about 100 miles to our top of the descent. But I want to have everything ready before we do all that. Now I'm going to be descending with VNAV, so hopefully it does it the way it's supposed to. I believe our arrival is I don't remember. What was our arrival? I think it was a ST3. Yeah. Oh, the Site 3 arrival is what I'm thinking about. and our transition was gap. So we're about to come up to our transition now, which we're actually already supposed to be at 23,000 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and descend now. Even though it says our top of descent is not till here, if we descend via the Site 3 RNAV arrival, we're actually supposed to be at flight level 230 when we get to gap. So at this moment in time right now, we're supposed to be at 23,000 feet. So that is a mistake on my part for not paying attention. So we're going to go ahead and descend to 23,000 feet. Because when we get to Casino, we're supposed to be at 16,000 feet. The last thing I want to do again is overshoot my top of descent. I do that way too often. Passengers would hate me, like, bro, why you always turning circles in the sky? I did not buy X-Plane on Steam. Actually, I got X-Plane 11 before it was out, so I got it from the X-Plane website itself. I'm gonna click here, and that should go into altitude mode. So now you can hit right there. The DES means decel or deceleration, so the aircraft should be decelerating. If you look over here, you see our EGTs are going down and our N1s, and then the aircraft should start descending itself. I'm not sure how fast it's going to descend, but it should start descending down. Hopefully we'll catch back up to where we need to be. I'm not sure what that's about. I have online. I don't even have a CD-ROM in my on my PC, so I definitely I don't have the CD version. I do have a pet. My pet's named Blue. He's a dog, little dachshund. That's where. Well, technically, I had a gaming account named Blue first, and then I named my dog Blue. Somebody is blowing up the friggin' chat right now, and they need to chill out. Hostas from Texas? I don't know if that's true. I don't know, maybe. I mean, if they are, that's dope. I'm glad I like them. I didn't know they were from Texas. I don't know when the English Premier League starts. I don't even know what that is. My favorite sport is, outside of racing, is basketball. I love basketball. Love basketball. I didn't go play last weekend. I was with my family, but the weekend before last, I went to play basketball with some people from my church. Gadget Fly 832, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Thanks, sir. Doxing for win. But yeah, I downloaded X-Plane online. It's the only way to do things these days. Alright, we're on a descent. Looks like we got some more traffic in Las Vegas too. Looking at the VATSIM map. We'll be expecting the same runway. 25 left. Something like that. It's been real smooth. Haven't had like really any turbulence. There's been a few clouds here and there. That's about it. One thing I don't like about VATSIM is I hate this freaking green bar up top. It really annoys me. Spencer, what's up, man? Good to see you. Aiden French, good to see you. Welcome aboard. My favorite team is the Rockies, because that's my home team. Home team. But yeah, like, I mean, the chat on VATSIM is meant for Unicom type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, you can announce takeoff, you can announce landing, announce taxiing, announce this, announce that. That's all fine, but sometimes people get carried away and they just want to talk. You know, flight simmers love to talk. Like that perfect example. Let's take a look at our FMG. And I hate to be that guy that goes on chat like, can you guys please only talk about planes? Oh man. I just don't like when people talk. There's a way to private chat. There's a way to private chat. I just don't like when people use it publicly. 2 weeks you're starting high school? Yeah, high school is not to scare you, but it's not. I don't know. It's fun sometimes. I don't know. I don't have any advice for you, to be honest. You just gotta be yourself and don't let nobody bully you. That's about it. Take a look at the map real quick. There's Las Vegas. There's us. St. George. Grand Canyon. Oh yeah, we're gonna. Oh man, I can't wait to see the Grand Canyon. One of the reasons I want to do this route is because of Grand Canyon. Speaking of the freaking Grand Canyon, check it out. We can already see it. Zoom in, zoom in for you, zoom in for you. Grand Canyon is right there. That's something, I think. We should be flying over it, or at least some of it. I don't think that's a Grand Canyon. I think that's it. It's out there. We should see the Grand Canyon. I think. Would I rather be a Formula 1 driver or a pilot? Oh man, I think for some excitement, Formula 1 would be a lot more exciting than being a pilot. I think, and probably a lot more stressful too, and dangerous. But I don't know. I don't really have a passion to be a Formula 1 driver. I just really like racing. Like Formula 1 would be something I would love to do. Like I would love to just have the opportunity to race around a track in any car. I don't know. I don't know if I'm conditioned yet to be a Formula 1 driver. That'd be pretty dope. But I don't know. I don't know. That'd be dope. You almost went to Phoenix, but you stayed in Michigan. That's a lot colder there. But I don't know. I mean, I would probably have to say pilot. I mean, pilot is like my passion. Speaking of passions, I am sorry. Somebody asked me this a long time ago towards the beginning of the stream, and we're on top of the descent. I still have not answered that question. Let's actually descend to 16,000. I'm going to expedite that a little bit too. We're only 60 miles out. So he asked, where did I get my passion for aviation? And I've answered this question before, but he asked. So I don't really know. That's the worst answer ever. I don't know. But technically, I got my passion for aviation when I was very, 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 very young. I was so young, and I love planes. I don't know what it was. The first time I saw an airplane, I was just like, I loved it. I loved it. I don't know what it was about airplanes. I just loved it. And I remember my parents giving me this book about airplanes, a little flip book, and you could like open up the baggage compartment with your hand and see what it does. It has a little thing talking about it. It was pretty freaking dope. And I remember that was one of my first like aviation memories, was like looking through that book. And I always as a kid begged my mom to buy me, or my mom or my dad to buy me one of those little like aircraft kits, you know what I mean? They had like the plane in it and the plastic, and then it had like some cones and like a little truck, a food truck, and like all that stuff. Yeah, like they still sell them to this day. And I always wanted to get those, so I had a bunch of little model planes and toy planes, and it started from there. I mean, I didn't get into like doing flight simulation until I was, I don't know, 10 maybe, and I was on Flight Simulator like 8. I don't know, it was an old as heck version of Flight Simulator, and I didn't know how to do anything except for takeoff and land in the grass. I didn't know how to start the plane up. I didn't know how to taxi. I didn't know how to use the GPS. I would just basically take off, go straight in the air. I might turn here and there. If I did turn, I had to hit autopilot. I didn't have a joystick or any of that. Look at those mountains. That looks amazing. Wow. And so that's, and as I got older, I mean, the the love for aviation never went away. I got more opportunities to fly, to go see my family back in North Carolina. So I enjoyed those flights every single time. My ears popped sometimes and I hated that, but other than that, I still love flying planes, or I mean riding in planes as a passenger. Loved it. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I was just kind of like that. I was just, you know, I guess it's a passion God gave me when I was born, and as soon as I discovered planes, I was like, boom, just hooked to it, and yeah, and then it's history. So now I'm still obviously in love with planes and aviation, and trying to pursue getting my PPL and things like that. So. Oh my God, these guys, can they stop freaking talking? This is a cool mountain right here, man. This is dope. I don't collect model planes anymore. No, I don't. I do have a Twitch channel. It's not on the bottom of the screen, but it's I Am Blue Games on Twitch. Bro, this scenery right now is just like freaking dope as heck. Man. I'm gonna stop talking. IFMG collects failed model runways. That's an interesting hobby. Look how real freaking realistic that looks, man. You know, funny, I post a lot of pictures on Instagram and people are like, that looks real, and this is why. You can see this is how real. I mean, I edit it a little bit sometimes, but this is how freaking real it looks. That's crazy. Yep, that's true, Ranger. I'm glad you say that. It's true. I mean, I think that's why flight simulation, like to stream flight simulation and to play flight simulation and go to flight simulation conferences and expos and stuff. I think that's such a big deal, is because there's so many people out here who do actually have the passion for flight sim, not flight sim, but for aviation in general. And not all of us have the opportunity to go out and do that, at least not right now, to go out and actually fly a real plane. So this is the next best thing for us. I mean, we do all we can, like what you see here, to get it as realistic as possible. And but yeah, I mean, that's what we do. We try to add realistic scenery to our simulators and just try to get as close to real as possible until we can actually do this in real life. Alright, so we need to probably expedite our descent. We're only 30 miles from Nosyno, and we are high. We should be 4,000 feet lower than we are right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take manual control of our descent. Try to descend too quickly. Hunger is still going up. Let's see. I'm going to do this here. Auto idle. So now it's going to actually descend a bit quicker. I'm actually going to go ahead and hit the spoilers. There it is. That's dope. And now that nose is going to go ahead and drop for us. And we're going to change our speed down to 280 knots. We don't want to descend too quickly. We still have our seatbelt signs off. We're going to go ahead and turn the seatbelt signs on because we might have to make a quick descent to catch up to where we're going to be. Yeah. My call signs right now is actually Frontier 116. That should be down the bottom of the screen. Yes, what's up, bro? Good to see you. I'm really glad we didn't use this as our top of descent. That would have been a bad idea. Look how close we are to the airport. This is the airport right here. So Grand Canyon's gonna be off our left wing. We might not see it. We're gonna be probably too much to the north to actually see the Grand Canyon this time. It's all good. I'm planning on doing a GA flight in the Grand Canyon at some point on pilotage. Look at that. That right wing view. Look at it. Alright, let's go ahead and kill the music here and focus on our descent. I don't even know if you could actually hear that. I had that so low. Alright, there's 16,000 feet, and we'll take the spoilers out. Nice, so we got there pretty good. Next, YN is going to be 1,200 at 250 knots. I'm going to lower this to 12,000. And we'll allow the plane to take care of how it decides to go down. Aircraft is deselling. Let's go ahead and switch from standard. The METAR in Las Vegas is variable at 4, 10 statute miles, scattered 12, what's that, 1200? Yeah, and altimeter 3001. Alright, we're almost done, guys. We're almost there. Our vertical speed right now is 1,000. Hoping none of these guys are in our way when we come into land. I think I have an easy jet livery for this thing. We gotta go outside again and take a look at this. Woo, look at that view. Only VATSIM wasn't screwing it up with the big black box at the top. This would look amazing. Moment of silence for this view. Oh, this looks so good. Yes, sir, we're flying on the VATSIM network. Sounds like some people on chat are thinking about taking off on 32 left, which is not a good idea because we are landing on... Actually, I think that is a good idea. I think that's fine. I think that's the other runway. Let me see. And we're landing on 25 left, 26 left, and 32 is on... There is no 32. Okay, so there is some other airport. Okay, cool. Nothing to worry about. How are we looking now? Alright, descending still. Alright, good for you, CJ. You made it, bro. Welcome to wherever you're headed. Let's see. As far as the flight attendants, they are only 78% finished with feeding the passengers food. The second movie is 87% done. And our overall happiness for our passengers is at 95%. So I'm hoping, I don't know, we don't seem to have much more time in this flight, but I'm hoping that the flight attendants will finish serving food before we have to secure the cabin for arrival. Hoping so. We're making a pretty good time though. Making really good time. Really good time. And I've been enjoying this scenery and this flight. I was gonna do this flight anyway today, so I decided like, hey, I probably should stream this. I know it's gonna look good. It looks so good. Let's get another nice view of this thing rotating. Jesus, it looks so good. Like this right here, the views like this right here is why I fly. Like this is why I'm out here. This is like, I don't know. I just love it, man. I believe that's the lake that goes into Vegas. Aircraft's really quiet now. Because the engines are pretty much at idle as we're descending. This plane does have auto land. We'll I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not today. I might actually try to land it by hand today. I usually use ILS on the A320 because it actually works pretty well. The last time I did it, it actually landed me at like 500 feet per minute, and I was like, you know what? Next time I think I'm gonna try to do it myself. At least I know on average I probably get about 300 feet per minute for my landing on a good day. My best was the one I did for my video last time. I had like a 100, something like that. It was real low 100. Actually, it was like I think my best was at 80 feet per minute. So you come up to 12,000, and after 12,000, you need to get down to 10,000. That's sight. I'm gonna go ahead and just plug that in now. Get out of the way. And we need to be at 250 knots already. So go ahead and slow that speed down. Cool. What's up, Nathan? What's up, bro? Welcome back. But we're almost done. We are on our arrival for Las Vegas, and the scenery is not disappointing at all. The deserts of Nevada. Infinite flight machine gun, I love it. I love it. Oh, that's funny. Let's just get that view in. It does look freaking incredible. Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah, it does. Scenery's OP, yeah it is. I want to do my one view. What's that view I had earlier? Let's see. Not that one, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. What was this one? Eh. November 202 Foxtrot Romeo. That's a dope view too. Holy crap. Oh, that looks so good. Thanks for ruining it, Sim. Hunger is at 87%, so we're almost done. Alright, we're at sight. We need to be at 10,000. Let's go ahead and hit the landing lights. Logo lights, all the lights.
Captain, the in-flight entertainment has ended.
In-flight entertainment has finished. That was our last one. So next we have 87% still of food left to serve to the passengers. Hopefully, again, we'll get finished with that before we get down there. Next, after the site, we need to descend to. Looks like. Where are we going? After that, Harvard. I need to get down to 8,000 feet now. Oh, nice. I love it. Okay, great. 8,000 feet. We're going to have a great scenery in that direction. Looking at the chart now. I'm like, oh, yeah. Can't wait. All right, let's go ahead and set that up. 8,000. Oh, wrong one. 8,000. And click the button. We're going to stay at 259. Actually, we need to slow down once we get to Prino. Once we get to Prino, we need to be at 210 knots. Right now, we're okay at 250. One thing I want to do though is I want to make sure our ILS is set up correctly for runway 26 left. ILS localizer 26 left. Radio and 259 is going to be our CRS for the arrival. Boom shakalaka. And the localizer DME is going to be 11.5, which is already set here. Actually, no, it's not. That's 11.75. That is completely wrong. Runway mismatched. That's not good. Let's see what happened. 25 left. That's what I said. 25 left. 259. Yeah, we're gonna do a visual. We're definitely gonna land visual because these are not matching up anyway. Visibility is good. We got 10 miles visibility right now, so we shouldn't have a problem. I hope. So again, Prino 8,000 and 210 knots. Go ahead and slow down. I can't remember the name of this lake. Oh, how about we look? So we are right now. We're at the Nevada-Arizona border. Las Vegas is right there. I believe the Hoover Dam is right over. Oh no, Hoover Dam is over here. There it is. Hoover Dam is over there, right ahead of us. I don't know what this lake is called though. Colorado River, Las Vegas Bay, whatever. All right, making our right turn, and this will be our final turn. That'll put us out. How far out are we gonna be from the runway? We're gonna be, it looks like 20 miles from the runway at this point now. Yeah, food is almost done too. Great. Now we should be able to go ahead and add the first notch of flaps. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna lower our altitude to our final approach altitude, 3,800 feet. And continue our descent. I could go ahead and hit ILS here and go to approach mode and see if that actually works. Look at that already. So we're now on the localizer to go flaps 1. So far so good. Last time I flew into Las Vegas I came in real fast. Let's go ahead and prepare everything. So we're gonna need our flaps. Not flaps, our spoilers armed. We're gonna need our auto brake set to medium. I'll turn the brake fans on. Don't think I really need a terrain. Radar will turn that on. And we should be able to see it. There it is, the runway is right there. 25 left. Go ahead and let traffic know we're on the way in. Ah, crap. I typed that wrong. Las Vegas traffic on final. No. Traffic 15 mile. Final. Runway 26 left. Word. So we're still high right now. I'm gonna go a bit slower. I wanna get my altitude down pretty quickly here. Pretty close. It looks like we're about 10 miles. So, we're high. So I got my spoilers out here for a bit just to get the speed down so that we can get our altitude down. I think right now we're passing Shand, which we supposed to be at 4,900, so we're about 1,000 feet higher than we're supposed to be right now. I will go gear down though. Flaps of 2. So we're on the localizer, but we're not on the glide slope, and that's why we're high at the moment. 10 miles out now. Oh my gosh, the flight attendants are almost freaking down. They're cutting it real close right now. For SimBuddy, we're cutting it real close. Finishing up. We have to prepare the cabin before we get down there. That is the worry part. Alright, let's get our speed down, way down. We're gonna land around 135 knots. That's what I'm aiming for. Alright, we're now on the glide slope and localizer, so we're on ILS, even though it told us that it was wrong. And don't worry guys, we will, as long as X-Plane does not crash, we will definitely watch the replay. We got traffic behind us at our, what is that? 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. god, we're cutting it so close right now for the flight attendants. They're still standing and we're about to land. Alright, let's go, let's
Flight
go.
attendants,
Make it quick.
prepare the cabin for landing.
Alright, we're looking good. Spoiler is gonna go off. Let's go ahead and arm them again. Everything else is ready. Speed is checked. Good. Go flaps down again. Go full flaps. Runway seems to be clear at Las Vegas. Yes, it is. This is an A320.
1,000.
Still on the ILS right now.
Approaching 26 left.
I'm waiting for the flight attendants to finish so I can get them to sit down before we land. Because if we land and they're not sat down, we're gonna get a huge minus on our SimBuddy airline. So I might have to float it just to give me some more time. I'm gonna slow down. Just to give me some more time to get on the ground. Come on.
500.
They finished.
400.
They're still preparing the cabin for 400 feet.
300. 200.
I could go around. That's true.
100.
I could. Come on, finish up.
50.
I'm floating it on purpose right now. I'm floating it on purpose right now.
Long landing.
Flight attendants.
8,000
Alright, let's sit
feet
down. We're landing.
remaining.
We're gonna have to take the hit.
7,000 remaining.
And they screamed. Like we didn't secure the cabin. Oh man. I'm sorry. Alright, don't roll off the runway now.
4,000 remaining.
That's the first time I've actually floated it on purpose. Usually it's on accident. That's funny. You heard the screams though. What was the land? Let's see what our landing was. I got a negative 220.
Caution on taxiway. On taxiway.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. For your safety and comfort, we ask you
So
to
we ended up
remain
with a
seated
436
until the
feet per
captain
minute
has turned off
landing
the
after I
fasten
floated it and
seatbelt
pretty much
sign.
stalled it.
Please check around
We
you for
landed
any
without
belongings.
finishing securing the
Also,
cabin.
please
I
use
should have gone
caution when
around.
opening the overhead
I didn't
lockers,
want to.
as items may have
That's my
shifted
own
during
fault.
the flight. Thank you for flying with us.
So
and
I'm
have
pretty
a
sure
pleasant
somebody got
day.
hit with
Flight
baggage
attendants
falling out the top. Oh, thank you, Tim, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow fam. Welcome to Las Vegas International McCarran. And I feel bad. I kind of feel guilty for not securing the cabin. Like I kind of feel bad. Like I feel like I really should have went around there. I feel like I should have went around. All right, we're gonna cross runway 26 right. Make sure our reversers are not out. Nope, they're not. Place the parking brakes are rolling. We'll park it. That was pretty funny. Oh, bruh. Yeah, so again, this flight was a SimBuddy recorded flight, and so you're supposed to
8 left.
secure the cabin before landing. Food went longer than expected, and I was hoping that they would finish before we got on the ground. They did not. So I told them to sit down early. They sat down just before we landed, but they didn't finish preparing the cabin. And it's because they did not finish preparing the cabin, we now have a negative 220 score out of 100. And happiness is at 17%. That's a huge no-no. So in that situation, I should have gone around. I know. I guess you could say I was impatient and lazy. I didn't want to go around and take another. It was probably going to take me another 5 minutes to get in the pattern and then back and landing again. I don't know. I didn't feel like doing all that, so I just landed. We'll watch the replay. It was actually harder of a landing than I was expecting. I thought I was going to put it down pretty soft because I was floating it for so long, but I pretty much did the opposite. Let's go ahead and welcome passengers to Las Vegas.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination.
I've had worse landings.
Please check around your seat for any
I've had
personal
worse.
belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bin.
It kind of sucks because usually in my streams I only do like one flight. If I were to do two, I could probably redeem myself in the second one, but I'm not doing a second one. I got to go when we get to the gate. We'll watch the replay and we'll get out of here. Yeah, we'll watch the replay. So I see traffic over there. Little flashy light. I don't know if you can see that on the stream. On my landing lights and stuff. Master caution light. Not sure why that's out. Oh, my wheel brakes are hot. That's what it was. Oh, I think that's a real person. Yeah, that's a person there. In the Alaska 737. Alright.
Flight attendants, you can resume your duties.
We need to turn the landing lights off so we don't blind everybody when we park. Now, turn. I don't know where the plane is. I'll park right next to him. This is default scenery for Las Vegas. I don't have any special scenery for Vegas. Charlie was right about that. Whatever. Hannibal, hopefully. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Into okay, and dead. Dead. The brakes didn't. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. That's why. Oh well. We're just gonna pretend like nobody saw that. We're just not gonna go to the outside view right now. We're just gonna stay right here. All right. How come I can't configure? Okay, there we go. Configure the doors.
Flight attendants, doors to manual.
Seatbelt signs off. We are here. I ended up with a score of negative 106. I've never gotten a negative score before. This is the first. And my speed brakes are out. Why are my speed brakes out? Okay, there they go.
Captain, doors are set to manual.
Alright, APU back on. Doors set to manual. We can offload the passengers. They're not gonna be very happy with this flight. I mean, I've done like 6 flights with my new airline, and all of them have been like 99% and higher. So how bad can this flight really hurt me? That's what my question is. How bad can it really be? It could be pretty bad. Anyways, well guys, thank you so much for flying with us. Again, we will watch the replay once the passengers are offloaded and we get the engine shut off. Just waiting for the APU to spool up. There we go. And there we go. Engine 2 is gonna come off. Engine 1 is gonna come off. My parking was horrible today. And go ahead and send that. It's gonna confirm my pirate flight that I just did. And that's it. Cool. Alright, let's watch that replay. Let's go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM. And we'll watch the replay and see how bad that landing really was. Look at this. Look at this. Dead. All the way dead. All that traffic you see over there, that's actually World Traffic AI. Pretty cool. Okay. Go back and check. Oh wait, before we do that, let's make sure this finishes. Almost forgot. We gotta wait. I gotta wait for the passengers to offload. If I don't, it's not gonna count that flight. Technically, wouldn't be a bad idea because it was so bad. I got a negative score, and I would be okay if something were to horribly happen before I exit out of SimBuddy and doesn't count it. I will be okay with that. Oh, it's over. Never mind. It's too late. Well, we're probably gonna have to repair this plane too, from hurting the landing gear on that landing. All right, let's watch it. Yeah. Thank you, Clorix. Yeah, actually, I almost hit the replay before I exit out of SimBuddy, but we're good now. We're good. All right, let's go outside. Let's watch that thing. Uh-oh, why is it not? Oh, okay, we were sitting there for a while. I'm just gonna go back. There we go. Alright, is that slow motion? Why does it look like it's in slow motion? Oh, you know something else that it's still a bug in the A320? If you shut the engines off... Oh, crap. If you shut the engines off, it actually, on the replay, you can't hear the engines either, so we're going to have to play music. Sadly. Alright, so I have my spoilers out still at this point. Hide that. I mean, everything was, I mean, honestly, I feel like the approach was going pretty well for me until the end when I kind of panicked and just like floated it on purpose. Another cool thing is that whenever you do world traffic, during the replay, you still see the AI traffic moving around. It can be a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Flaps came out. Yeah, Takeoff Aviation, it's like Infinite Passengers, but a whole lot better. Whole lot better. See, what view should we watch this landing at? Let's do this one. Oh. I like all these views though. We'll do this one first. And we'll fast forward. Alright, right here's when I panicked. I was like, no, don't touch the ground yet. Don't touch the ground yet. I got flight attendants still moving around doing stuff. Don't touch the ground yet. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Nope, not yet. Don't touch. Hold it. And then boom, we touched it. Because I mean, from that view, it doesn't look like that bad of a landing, right? Like, it said it was 400 feet plus per minute, but it didn't look like that bad. And we put the reverses there. Let's do another view. That's so funny. That's really the first time I've ever purposefully floated the plane. Usually when that happens, it was a complete accident, but this time it was not. I mean, but again, watching it from that view just now, it really did not look that bad. I just floated it, again, on purpose. Let's watch it from over here. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Screeny shot. What is that? Oh, that's bad timing. Again, like in world traffic does not stop when you're in replay mode. It just keeps going. That's what you see right there. He might be going around. So floating it on purpose, still floating it. Still floating it. Still floating it. All right. From that view, it looked a bit worse, actually. Let's see, I won't see that again. I won't see that again. Rewind. And play. Watch it from the FedEx truck view. FedEx truck view. Yeah, it was rougher than it had to be, but it wasn't as bad as I thought, to be honest with you. And the only reason that the passenger screamed was because I did not secure the cabin before landing. So, if I had landed at 400 feet per minute or so, without that, I don't think they were gonna scream. Now let's do. I got time for like 2 more views, so we'll do the belly cam next. Which I think is this button. That button, there we go. And then we'll do a wing view. And we'll stop it there. That's what they say, right, GL? Every landing you can walk away from is a good one. See you, Ranger. See the rest of you guys who got to head out. Thank you so much for flying with us if you've been here since the beginning, or if you're just joining. Appreciate you guys so much for watching and flying along with us and dealing with all the delays that I had in the early parts of the stream. If you didn't catch the whole thing, you could always watch it back later on from the beginning. I do appreciate that, guys. And thank you all the new subscribers and the new people who just decided to stop by. And thank you for all the people who didn't subscribe. Thank you. I thank you guys too. You guys are amazing. Whether you hit the sub button or not, I like all you guys evenly. So I do appreciate that. Looking forward to the next stream. Don't know when that will be yet. It could be tomorrow. It could be tonight. It probably won't be tonight, but it could be tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna stream. It might be X-Plane, might not be. Usually on Thursdays I focus on racing. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So thank you guys again. Code Janico, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Air Royal family as we watch this touchdown. Nice, Nathan. I'm gonna be on it in a little bit. Floating it. It didn't even smoke when it touched down. Alright, one more time. Let's do... Oh man, I don't know if I want the right view. What do you guys think? Right wing view or left wing view from the front of the engine? I don't know which one I like better. I really like this camera though right here though. It's looks dope. Alright, one last time. This is what we do, like whenever I do a flight, I just go back and kind of watch my replay, judge it, figure out what I could have did better. We all obviously know what I could have did better there. I could have not floated it and put it down smoothly. Left view, alright, sounds good to me. Alright, everybody wants a left view, let's do left. I think that is this button here. Alright, last one, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, you got 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. See you guys next time, next video. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, supporting the channel, supporting the videos. Enjoy the rest of this landing. I'm out of here. You have a good day.